that'll be.
Nah, I ain't worried about that shit. Nigga,
So,
if I shoot you, I'm brainless.
okay, so you're just gonna walk through the frame.
If you shoot me, you're famous.
Bars.
So are you Vibes Cartel?
Nah, nigga, I'm Jigga.
Who's Jigga?
Greatest ever.
Okay. Okay, with the Gucci shoes? I thought we were boycotting though. What's up?
Look at Gucci.
Why not? Why don't you wear Gucci?
See that? The mustard? Not genital custard.
What?
Yeah.
No smeg? No smeg? Listen, as y'all can hear, we got an audience here. Go ahead, give one more bar. Rhyme again. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Rhyme. Can you bust? Richard. I make him bust. Yo, welcome to the Yawd Talk podcast. We got a full cast here, man. We have 1 people. We have. Don't worry, I'll soon be a citizen. We're changing this name from Yawd Talk to Yard. We're adding an R to this shit. So yo, we're there. You know, we have the regulars. K Extra there. Richie, you don't have a nickname yet? You not tell them. All right, I'm not gonna tell them nickname. We have the GOAT. We have everybody. No one leaves me astray, B. So wait, so what? So is this kind of? What does sheep have? What does sheep have?
Other than wool, what they have?
Long cocky, no, what sheep have? Don't do that. What do sheep have?
Why are you familiar with the genitals of a sheep?
I mean, I Google. What do sheep have?
Anyways, we're there.
No, you go. Wait. What do sheep have before we move on to the rest of the gallery? What do sheep have? Oh. It's 2019 equality. Why can't my shepherd be a woman?
Anyway.
All right, so we have new people. We have baby hair.
A long time to come from Flim, you know.
Yeah.
Flim?
Flim?
This is still Yawd Talk.
All the Jamaicans know Flim.
Just so that when we go to Yawd Talk, we're gonna correct this grammar, okay? All right, and then we have Nick's there. Come back on camera. Finally.
And we have an audience.
We have a gallery. So when we say applaud, what are you guys gonna do?
Studio audience.
See? Look at that. It worked. So when we make a joke, they're gonna say,
Oh, this was recorded for a live studio audience.
yeah, see them where. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man, and I do not have my phone to tell y'all what the topics are. Let's start with Jussie Smollett. Let's start with, here's my beautiful phone. Jussie Smollett, man. What do y'all think about Jussie? What's going on with Jussie?
Disgrace. What a disgrace.
So, recap with Jussie, yo, because I have a different take on Jussie that I want to run by y'all.
What you call it? When you?
Jussie.
Okay, not Jesse.
Not That's discrimination, yo. So, Jussie Smollett. Come out and say, yo, he got jumped by people wearing MAGA hats. And
What's a MAGA hat?
it wasn't MAGA hat, allegedly.
I know, but I'm just saying the reference that you're using.
So everyone was like up in an uproar, including the LGBTQ community.
YJG something.
So y'all gonna get us banned from radio. We ain't even make it yet. It's okay. I'm soon a citizen, guys. I'm soon a citizen, and then I'll denounce you guys. So he came back out allegedly, and it's apparently not true. He staged it, Chin.
Alleged.
He had his he had his ex-boyfriend and his brother.
I'm not married them deep in that, isn't it?
Okay, so the two guys that my understanding of the report.
Yo, is this a good time for Budget to be free?
I'm just.
In a Jussie Smollett. We wish death on no one, by the way.
Okay, so according to the storyline or whatever.
Chin, put the mic on your mouth.
According to the story, the two guys that beat him up, they were not white boys. They were black guys. And
Nigerian
at that. I think they were visiting. And
they were straight from Wakanda.
yeah, so I don't even think they live here. But anyways. So they weren't wearing MAGA hats. That's a Trump hat. They're freaking black. But anyways. They are extras on the show. What show? Empire? On Fox. This is the show that he's a star on.
This nigga wrote them a personal check.
I'm not part of them here. When they say, yo, a person, they say, ooh, I'm England.
Yo.
So fuck
Richie.
Right, a person.
So,
You had checks.
yo. Jesse Smollett heard the song from Travis Scott. Jesse Smollett heard the song from Travis Scott that says $3,500 for the show, and wrote the check for $3,500. So the question is, do they split that check two ways?
They're friends, so that's what I'm trying to get at.
One was his brother. The guy that beat him up, that was his brother that helped him.
Right, so it's the two guys, their family, and they were extras on the show Empire. So everybody knew everybody, so it wasn't no stage.
Everyone, they're all
It was
friends.
staged.
And the other one I'm lover. So one I'm
Allegedly. We don't want to get sued. Allegedly.
But supposedly the story is...
Yeah. But here's the thing, see? So I got to know one. I want to say it wrong up from long time. Because him try to race thing first. No, him try to body thing first.
Yeah.
See?
What's the baddie thing?
You see what I say?
It's my American accent I'm practicing.
And go on the community where I say never come support him.
Right.
So try to color thing now.
No, they came to support him. They supported him. They supported him. He had a double whammy going on.
But here I go on.
Yeah.
So they come to the Nas Gracie as black people.
I disagree.
Or whatever. See, now when them do them investigation and find out, say, yo, them thing are now add up.
Right.
Based on the time frame and everything when I describe and everything. You see
Right.
what I say? And from the little and thing, them tell us, say, if you have a thief, you must know if you get to it. See?
Yeah.
Basically, you can't be stupid when you're going to do stuff.
Right.
You must know that. Obviously, you never think this through.
Premeditated.
No.
However, and the bigger issue with it now is that them all group it up for say now, like most black people who don't support Trump or nothing, like they're saying this one black guy now who doesn't like Trump and for the wrong thing what him do, they might try to group up the whole of it now with him.
That's a good point.
Same thing. See? I mean I say yo, them say one apple met the whole bunch bad, see?
Except when it comes to white people.
Right. So they brother know, like even as black people we don't support him, so get that right, you see me? We not support what him do and
right.
the message him try to bring across and everything, you see me? So we just get that out of the way from her.
Yeah, so I mean, that's one of the interesting narratives that's being passed around is like, oh, see, they're all lying. So when you like Fox News picked up the story after it came out that he was telling a lie, right? And now it's like, see, if he's lying about Trump, aren't they all lying about Trump?
Right, so that's their storyline. They're trying to make it turn into a political thing.
Right.
And a race thing, of course.
But they never do that. So when we saw the guy shoot up, the Mandalay Bay in Vegas, or the school down the street in Parkland, it's always, or the movie theater,
or that other thing in California,
or the other thing in I mean, there's so many examples. Or the guy who shot up the church.
Yeah,
so there's countless examples of white people committing mass terror, and it's always a lone wolf action.
Yeah, and it's never classified as terrorism. It's always like mental illness or
some mental thing.
And them digging it and delving it to find out. And I try to
what really go wrong.
Yeah, they isolate him from the group.
His mom wasn't there from he was a kid.
It's a collection of isolated instances.
Right.
How convenient.
Yeah.
Everything is convenient.
But if I think now in this group of everybody, and I said the whole of them stay so.
We just grow around.
And like on the show we have enough things to talk about, so we're not even got itch, seeing? Yeah. So I got
what does itch mean?
To like the whole Gucci thing what more there. See me I say?
Yeah.
So like and so Gucci come out to that racist thing them do. Them put blackface on something and Prada do it too as well.
Yeah, right? Not Prada. What did Prada do?
Wait,
Paul, what did Prada do?
Prada had the same blackface on the purse.
Same blackface on the purse, and it was after Gucci.
Yeah.
So wait, we have Burberry.
No. Burberry are dead last. It was Gucci.
Burberry get jealous.
Then Burberry.
So first, back up, because we talk about H&M.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like where it started initially back then. And it was we thought that was isolated.
We can go further.
We can go further than that.
We can figure. From within from early 90s when we were at Jamaica, everybody had talk about Tommy Hill or whatever. I never know about it. And my cousin first time about Tommy Hill figure. See? And they say, what up? Ray, whatever. And them show me it. And let me know say, Tommy Hill figure that. Then the brother go up on Oprah show and Oprah ask him and I say, yo, did he really make the statement to say, like, if you know what black people are wearing things? You see? And from this, we understand that Tommy Hill figure narrate our thing, right? But the problem is now is
we're wearing it again though.
No, the thing is, people forget so easily.
People forget easily.
What may I say
again, the youngins,
but here, before we go even further, too far in that, what may I say is like, so you're gonna see an uproar when it just happened, right? People, like I said, we're boycott them thing, we're not buying them more or whatever. But then it only take one black person for not like agree with the whole way I said, and then it's like it dissolves everything, and then we kind of forget about it and go back to the same thing, right?
I.e. Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
What did Floyd Mayweather do?
Oh God, he made a post on, I think it was an Instagram rant or whatever. Whichever, he made a video and it was a rant saying that basically he's his own man, he don't care, he's gonna still buy Gucci, and I think he was outside the Gucci store. Yeah, he was outside the Gucci store pulling up and like TMZ pulled up on him. And they were TMZ and like other celebrities. You're an influential black person because you have money, people look up to you as, as a boxer. Yeah. Oh, when you think about that, man, I'm my own person. I don't care. I do what I want. I do what I want. Exactly. It's my money. I'm gonna wear it now. I'm gonna wear it then. I don't give a fuck.
And it's very reminiscent of Charles Barkley when he says, "I am not a role model. Your parents are role models."
Yes, pretty much that. His defense was like all these rappers who are burning up Gucci and a boycott it or whatever. So basically, his argument I say is these rappers always put out like derogatory music to women. Like them talk about selling drugs. They talk about all these negative things, right? So him I say, they get to do that, so why him can't get to us buying Gucci sweater? It's not half as bad as what they're doing.
Okay.
That's a team argument, right?
Okay.
Which we totally not agree with. For one, you know it's a fly the literate. I don't care how rich it is, and I say...
Some people love bunny, some people love...
It doesn't matter, because them girls will take plane for go over, so forget things, for whatever. You see me I say?
I know, I'm
just
saying.
With that. Know what I mean? But from a long time we grew say, yo, we can do without, and we don't have to have everything. See? Back to the H&M thing. When we go to them and say, we now wear no more H&M because I used to go in there and buy all these things. I say, I now wear no more, I now buy no more. H&M is a cheap brand where anybody can buy, see? But the people them know where do all kind of wrongs or all kind of like work all 10 jobs just to buy one Gucci purse or whatever. Them don't want to give it up, you see me? No man says so like...
So hold on, if you already bought Gucci though, do you stop wearing it?
You should.
Okay, what do you guys say?
No, because
I have my Gucci belts.
Here's what they're gonna tell you. Like, oh, I worked so hard for it, and it's a sign of like, tell me I do good for myself.
You stupid.
Wait, so man says, so who like, why are we like wired this way? For saying, is a sign for saying, no, man, wear Gucci, man, wear whatever.
No, it's a something now. Stop. It's a something now. See, and it's a black thing that.
Yeah.
Why people feel like them have to have expensive things to say they make it. And most of them will have on them Gucci belts and something. Yeah. Can barely afford certain things.
Like them rent, or them
basic necessities.
Like I said, rent, because enough of them now.
Enough of them will go and club a pop buckle.
They don't live nowhere, they must sleep on people's couch. I catch up people, yeah.
Yes, me I said, they will charge back. Yes, me I said that, why it is that we feel like we have to wear why we can't put on a regular belt?
Exactly. So the thing is now, because like, okay, it's like fashions or fads or whatever will come out, right? So, okay, I'm going to take it back to when. Ed Hardy never said nothing racist or whatever, but I'm just showing you how we see it. Yeah. As a culture, when Ed Hardy did around the thing like early 2000s, right, or mid 2000s, everybody about Ed Hardy, and then he went to Christian Audigier, right, after that, which is the person who designed for Ed Hardy as well. No man says, so when that get played out or whatever, we start being true religion jeans, everybody have to have them or whatever. Them jeans are some expensive jeans for the average person. Yeah. The man said them jeans are like 3 bills or them something to feed, right? No, you're gonna have somebody who works $300 for the entire week.
I'm not wearing a $300 pair.
Well, on the man work $300 for the entire week, and the man take it by like one pair of Gucci, True Religion, right? And then no, him can't buy gas to put in him car, and can't even buy food to eat, but him feel like yo, I made it or whatever. You see what I say? So this is the whole mentality wrong. You see what I say? The whole thing wrong. So the man said no, when it's a cheap thing, it's easy to give up.
But hold on. Pause. Let's refocus the conversation. Richie says it's a black thing. Why don't you feel like white people do the same shit? They do the same thing. Yes, use their money. Listen, so the image that we see of white success in America, like when we talk about the Warren Buffetts or the 1%ers, right? That's not most. On some real shit, I am more successful than most of the white people I know.
It's not, but that's what I'm not saying we're not. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying.
They exercise their...
What I'm saying
okay, what are you
saying?
saying?
What I'm saying is the way them spend their money, the way most of them spend
it's
their
no
money,
smarter than the way we spend our money.
Okay.
Okay. So
alright, give me.
I think that's a false narrative that's been created.
No. Give me a couple white people you know right now.
So for example, they will spend their money on lavish ass fucking weddings and got nothing in their fucking names.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, but
yes, so you see a while ago.
That's like not an everyday purchase.
But wait, pause. Wait, hold on. Let me get this real quick. So when everyday purpose. So when you spend $50,000 on a wedding, is that any better than spending $500 on a belt?
It is.
Really?
How are they different?
Richard,
listen, hold on. Here's why. The thing is, normally, okay, like I'm gonna use a woman as an example. They want to get married once, and it's supposed to be a special thing.
Allegedly.
Hold on, man, and a memorable thing.
Some of us get married like 6 times.
Here's why I think you can't complain them, right? Compare them. So here's the thing. What me I got bring it to something else so you can compare. Because I work with all kind of different people. I'm telling this today. Like, I have a bunch of sneakers, whatever. Me like that. You know, I'm not through the black. I like sneakers. The man them I'm work with, most of them are redneck.
What's up, dog? We're supposed to be doing a sneaker.
Well, I know. Them hunt and them something else. So, I'll have 50 pairs of sneakers for argument's sake. They'll have 50 fishing poles, or them have 50 guns, or whatever. They spend money on shit what them don't really need neither. And Richie, back to your thing. Hold on. What me I say is, them waste money on things that don't live.
Same thing we do.
The thing is, you're why. Them just like, I like our thing more, and that's the narrative when them push. Because they're like, black people, whatever. Yeah.
You see, thing where you say a while ago, where you said them spend for the money on?
Yeah.
Fishing pole, gun. Them thing they have resale value.
Stop! No, Richie, cut it out. You talk. There's really only two factors when it comes to spending.
No,
I disagree.
There's two.
Wait, hear me out. Hear me out. No. Not even guns, because I'm into guns too.
Apparently, in this day and age, shoes have resale.
So the black person who buys, for example, he buys the off-white Jordans, right? For $250 at Foot Locker when they come out. Yeah. Okay. Now he's reselling it for $1,500. I could make an argument that he's invested money.
Yeah, but not
right?
Them people.
The nigga, the white guy who buys a fishing pole for $300. That's not their resale value ain't going up.
No.
Right? Or the guy who spends $1,200 on a gun, like me.
Guns are different.
Guns don't appreciate in value unless you're buying an antique weapon, bro.
I'm not gonna argue with you about guns, B. Now tell her.
Please don't argue with me about guns.
I'm telling you, guns are different from fishing poles. I'm telling you.
Okay, so when I look at lavish spending, I look because you can always sell back sneakers. There's StockX and there's gold. Yes, no. Seriously, there's
sneakers they can't really
hold on. No. Hold on. Let me put y'all on game real quick. There are apps called. No, be real talk. I'm put you on some game real quick. There's an app called StockX, right? Okay. So you know how you can like buy a used car and like you sell it or whatever. StockX allows you to sell any pair of sneakers or shoes that you have. Okay. Goat allows you to do that. Goat is an app.
Sorry. There's Poshmark, there's OfferUp, there's even
clothes you can resell.
Nowadays everybody in a pupina.
So my thing what Richie was saying was I'm hearing this and I'm thinking there's appreciation and depreciation, right? Yeah. And we know those two concepts. Okay. And if you're not buying something that's appreciating in value, it's depreciating. It's never gonna stay the same. Gotcha. So it's like the narrative that I'm sick and tired of is that black people waste their money on shit. When everyone does it. I'm not saying we don't. I'm thinking everyone does it.
A lot of them do.
Okay, so you're trying to say society today.
We all do it. Why is it that we get targeted as the ones who are spending without?
Because one time when I forgot when it was that they did some consensus and they found out that we were spending double.
Who are they?
Our population.
Whoever
do it.
Okay, I guess you can say maybe
it doesn't matter, Richie.
Maybe fashion. Maybe
before you quote that, and they said that black people are responsible for the most frivolous spending. What is defined as frivolous spending?
No, it wasn't frivolous. No, I didn't say frivolous.
All right,
I'm just saying double spending whatsoever.
Spending of what?
Double spending, it don't matter.
So black people spend twice as much money, but black people don't make that much money. So where the money is coming from?
No, I'm not saying if I make that much money.
All I'm saying is depending on how that thing was, how the purchases that black people made are being classified, depends on how that's gonna read. Because if they don't count food and fishing pole and gun as frivolous spending, then black people are gonna be seen. All right,
that's true.
No, I feel it. But we live a Fort Lauderdale, right? We live a Fort Lauderdale, right?
Okay.
We live in a Fort Lauderdale. But we live in Fort Lauderdale as example. How much man in a Fort Lauderdale drive BMW and a sleep and grub?
Enough man.
How much man in a Fort Lauderdale rent Ferrari
to be fair,
and BRT weekend and can't
to be fair, I've never seen a man sleeping on the ground myself.
Well, I know. How much man in Fort Lauderdale? Nah, man, them pick me and them pick live round the road from them and never give them $1 yet. Yeah. But come and party, come pop back every night and do a charge back.
Richie, what do you mean? Bottles should be popped.
No, it's a pop. But if
you hating right now.
If you pop back, you have to take care of it.
No, kids don't drink. Or if you're under 21, I should be able to pop my bottle. What you mean? These bottles ain't cheap. Nah, pop bottles. Women like bottles, yo.
All right, but look at the environment you're in, though.
Talking to the mic, please.
How many non-black people are you associated with?
How
many non-black? Almost none. So do you
have At this point in time in my life, not a lot.
So I think
back in college, a lot.
Hold on, pause. Let me hear what you're saying. Repeat your argument again.
If you're surrounded by black people and that's all you see, how many non-black people do you have doing the exact same thing to use as an example?
I could make the example or whatever, because I meet around them all the time. So you know this one, I'm bring up the party thing or whatever, right? We pop bottles. Normal thing for us black people or island people do. When when them say them partying and them just go dance or whatever, you know, when we think about party, we go drinking and dancing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
When them party, I quote them text.
Yeah, and that ain't cheap.
So what on? When them say party or whatever.
So I've heard.
What none of heard, I tell you, when the man them say them a party dog, I eat ball and them things that them a talk about that.
Yeah.
That's not cheap.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So them, like then we get paid today, Friday. $2,000, whatever them get, and then Monday them will ask you to help them buy lunch. Man, I tell you, so they're no different from us, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Different things.
And that's the only thing I'm saying, though. I'm saying the argument that we've always been hearing that black people spend their money lavishly.
Yeah, but
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Exactly.
I think that is true.
Yeah.
But I'm also saying,
Then
let's also extend
time.
that shit to everyone else.
Yeah.
Because we're not the only ones who do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if I were to walk in Saks Fifth Avenue right now, I guarantee I may see one black person. But I'm going to see a lot more white people there, too.
If you go to Saks, you see one black person, they probably weren't there.
The argument enough people give the other day, right? I bring back H&M thing. Like, I can afford H&M. I tell them all the time. Me can't afford Gucci. I can't afford Fendi, them something there, whatever. I cannot afford it.
Oh, I got a good question, too, but continue.
Yo, Kimar, who made your shirt?
I'm on it. So that's it. I'm going
Just
to
a question. Just a question.
Fendi
goes
Yo,
on sale.
are you trying to say he buys his Armani shirt at the corner store? What are you saying right now, yo?
The Louis Vuitton up there has a sale. Let me say have a semi-annual.
You're not killing the argument, car.
Kill it.
Me see, like, I used to a parody. I say, yo, my career was going out. Socks, I want them to run. I say, I really want to go in the car. Even on them clearance, right? I could buy 5 Armani t-shirts. Me can buy 5 of them for the price I was going to pay for the one Fendi that me I tell about. Me can't tell her.
Why are we so obsessed with brands, bro?
No, hear me I tell her, no? Here's why. Because that's what you were fed. Because most of my things that when me hear come from like Jigga and Biggie. I'm hearing the rap song them or whatever. The first time I hear about
things with success.
hold on.
True.
First time I hear
That's
about
American culture.
hold on. The first time I hear about
Jamaican culture, too. Yeah.
But now it changed at Jamaica even worse. But man, the first time I hear about Alizé and thing, like a Jigga them here talk about them, I said one name Alizé. Jamaica will say Alizé.
No, what about the artist Alizé?
Yeah, see?
That's the first time I heard about it. I didn't know it was a drink.
So yo, so I'm gonna come and find every summer. I'm like, yo, I need to try this out. Sometimes I'm underage. You see me? And the first time me drink Alizé was when we went on a boat.
Wait, you were underage? You were once underage? I thought you were born. I thought you was born as an adult. Weren't you always 21, nigga?
And we got to now, man, say, yo, I want to try that or whatever. And I tried it, and I said, oh, this is nice or whatever. So from that day, I pay Alizé when I'm age now, I can buy things.
Weird flex. This nigga tried Alizé on a boat. Yeah. A lot of niggas that never been on a boat, bro.
It's from a small island. You're surrounded by water.
Don't do that banana boat thing. Don't do that banana boat thing.
I'm just saying.
No, master, Queens me there. I was in Queens.
Plotting boat man take.
Anyway, I'm going to I'm trying now and then I reach up age and I say, alright, like, I be Alizé and my friend them buy now and I drink. You see me? And because I that to hear. And that them feed to it. Like with that Jamaica again, I went all about the Benjamins come out. See?
Okay.
I can go to all kind of history car. Them time my 2 parents they are foreign. See me? And my lunch money come, whatever come on, US me get. You see me? And then when Benjamins used to come on or whatever, I take out my little one Benjamin and see yourself in front of the TV.
Chat to you.
What's a Benjamin?
$100 bill, $100 US.
Like a US?
Yeah, see?
We have not the man, we have Benjamin, dog. We know we have man from the Gaza.
We're influenced by this thing. Let us try paint a picture to you.
Okay.
A penny? Or
Not mine now, as I say, like a country I come from really, but then I go to move that town or whatever. My cousin will live at town. Put me on a certain thing. You see what I say? And the first time, I don't want to straight because Ash always tell me go up on a tangent, but when I'm making a point,
you do now.
I have to do it. But I say anyway. I go to my cousin them first time about Scotland and them thing. Like, I don't know about them something that's new to you.
Okay.
So when something is new to you, you want to get in it, it sound like a it thing to do. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? And now, like, even the man them were influenced by like Jigga, right? I still listen to Jay-Z. But now him narrative changed. He doesn't sing about brands anymore. He sing about owning his own stuff or whatever. But it took him so long to learn that. You know what I'm saying? And these people from Gucci never like it from when? From when Jigga was saying that they never like me. Remember Jigga used to always think about drinking Cristal, right? And then the man come out and say never make it for black people drink. So Jigga said, well now buy no more Cristal. Right? So he make ASAS feed no.
So he came with a solution. He didn't just say boycott. Exactly. He had a solution.
But the thing is, the people, enough people like I said, well, me me can make my own thing now, so I'm going to continue drinking what I know from long time.
So here's...
just support black brands.
Well, okay, all right.
And
yes,
okay,
I'm glad you say that. But name me one black brand right now where you'd buy compared to Gucci. Tell me one.
Buy Fubu.
No, Mr. As on the level like I want to think Gucci there. Tell me one.
I can't name one.
Exactly. So now I can take it even further. Well, forget the clothes thing. Because I know the people that met Benz, Bima, and them things that racist too. And us as Jamaicans love by Bima.
We don't know. We can allege.
What?
We can only allege.
Name me a Jamaican that don't have a BMW.
Thank you.
Or name...
No. Dylan, here's the transformation way. Really? Them set it. Come here, even select them set it. First we come out foreign, we get like maybe a Civic or then a car, then you get a Beamer. I saw it going on. For most Jamaicans, you know.
What stage are we at, Kamar?
Next car is BMW. Everybody know that.
Kind of straight from the narrative. I drive Mazdas and Infinities.
You driving Nissan, bro?
Anyway, it's just like, who feed this thing to us or whatever. Alright, so say we boycott everything.
Yeah.
We boycott the Benz, we boycott the clothes them, or whatever. Like, even the simple, cheaper clothes them.
You go to leave from Walmart.
Yeah, let's say I want to buy Levi's. You know who makes Levi's?
No, but
don't say. No, let me take my shirt off right now. Okay, cool.
My question.
No, it's Jewish people own Levi's.
Hold on. What is your question?
What is your I'm speculating here. Is your argument that we can't buy anything because everything is owned by somebody who doesn't like me because I'm black?
Most of it is.
But that's alleged.
I can't buy nothing because everything is owned by somebody?
I'm not saying you can't buy nothing, but me I say, okay, a lot of people look at that this way and say, alright, fuck it, the whole of them not like it, so just might as well buy it. I'm not saying to do that, but me I say, what the solution? That's what I'm asking.
Okay, I got an answer. I disagree with you. I have an answer. So we can assume that if you ain't black, you're not with us, right?
Right.
I don't think that's the right way to go.
Okay.
I think the thing that we should assume is what they confirm. Maybe. If you come out and you do some shit like put a noose on your shirt, you are being boycotted. Okay. And I think, though we're not all monolith, I think on certain things we can all think and act alike. You know what I'm saying?
Clarify.
What is a monolith?
No, say the word correctly, please.
Monolith? It's when a group of people everybody thinks the same thing.
Okay.
Think or act the same way. So,
but
hold on. Yeah. So, for example, you mentioned like BMW and, you know, Lexus or whoever. Yeah. Like, until they do something that proves that they're outright against us and our progress, it's okay to support a brand.
Okay, so
when a brand comes out and they let you know, bro, through their product, I ain't fucking with you. Yeah. Why can't we all band together and say fuck them?
Well, that's not true. We should.
That's what we should do. That's why the whole thing with
Floyd
Mayweather pissed me off. Like, you can have your own opinion, but don't make no damn video that's gonna out the whole movement.
Yeah, man. Doing. Like, listen, Floyd, go to the Gucci store and buy your shit. Right. Don't make a video about it, though.
Exactly.
You know what's this?
So that was the whole issue.
What you gotta say, Richie?
Steve Harvey says up there, the video Steve Harvey.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Steve Harvey says up there, and for that real note, still it makes sense.
So,
a man say, him say, yo, when you go through here, when I think over the time, them same people where you're born with and your boycott the things with, they're not there with it, they run left you.
Right.
Steve Harvey is the reason why one of the reasons why black people will never be where we need to be, right? Because all it takes, like you said, is one. So when the colonizers...
But we don't say that. What happened with Steve Harvey?
So Steve Harvey and Monique had a conversation, a real conversation. You know Monique has been going through her shit, right? And he had a conversation with her and he's like, Monique, like, you can't be coming out, you know what I'm saying, so aggressive against these white people who are against you. Like sometimes it's a money game, and Monique's argument was no. She's like, it's an integrity thing. Like, I'm gonna own my integrity. I'm not gonna just sell it out. And he's like, no, but sometimes you have to essentially play the black friend, play the nice black guy or the black girl, and just kind of hold your head high because you still got to feed your family. And when you lose, your family don't get fed. And the people who are like, oh yeah, go Monique, they're not behind you. And you're saying you understand that, right? So elaborate on that a little before I
you understand that every day with regular people, you get up and you're there. All right, for instance, we use work. So I say you get up, all over there work, and we say, yo, them now pay we enough money. Everybody bets.
So make a strike.
Yes, make a strike. Zine, and you say, I'm going to write an email. You get up and you say, I'm going to write email for everybody. You write email and send it. So it's email reach, email going to your name, you know. Remember saying it's a collective group of information you put in an email and send it. But if everybody will come, everything will come down now. And me alone did it.
Yeah.
Now you're
so,
the
no, me fuck, me not on a job, me can't mind my family. Yo, me G, remember say I need to come up, me and you come up with idea. Give me money, make me go help out, me buy some groceries in the dog, you know, so me broke and me not have money.
So you know how they say black people have this crab in a barrel syndrome? I always thought it was funny, right? Because like if you think about the concept of a crab in a barrel, it's like wanna climb out and everybody pull him down.
Okay.
So it's like you're always adjoined to, you can't leave. So in your example, if I'm the black person, I'm sending the email on behalf of all of us, and I'm getting taken down. If we're crabs and you're attached to me, why aren't we all getting taken down? Why aren't you sticking with me like they did in the Montgomery boycott? Right? Why is it so easy for you to say, you know what, I got kids to feed as if I don't, or I got food to put on my table? They will always use that. By colonizers will always use that and say, you know what, we need one. For example, right? Michael Cohen, Trump's lawyer came out and was like, yo, you know, or his former lawyer came out and was like, yo, this man is racist. And he gave a bunch of examples or whatever. And you know what the senator quickly did?
Though.
Mark Warner, whatever his name is, from North Carolina, came out and was like, see, Trump's not racist. Look at this black lady that he hired in the house of whatever. And
what
you know,
happened?
There's a House committee hearing right now, right?
Okay.
And Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, came out and was like, listen.
I know that he outed everything that was
So he
going
put
on.
it all out there about them driving to Chicago and
'cause
Trump
he has
is
nothing
like
to lose
black
at this
people.
point.
Right. So he came
not
out.
trying to discredit what he
Yeah,
said.
no, I hear you. But he came out and he put it all out there, whether it's true or false or whatever. And Mark Warner, this congressman from North Carolina, came out and was like, yo, how can Trump be a racist? Look at this black person that he hired.
Right, but the thing is, once you can count how much black people, you're racist, B.
So that's what they always do. That's why I pride myself on wherever listen, yo, I pride myself so much. I've always heard it from people in the professional industry. Like, yo, I remember one time I wanted to get a haircut, like a fancy haircut with like a dye, and like, yo, big on my barber, can I put that little style like that for y'all see?
So we don't know commercial and
Mad thing. So like I've always done like things that are, you know, our stuff. Anything that's cultural and stylish to me is black people. White people, to me, white got no culture. White means devoid of culture.
But it's a blank canvas. It's white.
Exactly.
It's a blank
Exactly.
You know what? You get a
They
perfect
need color.
example. Get a perfect example. What they gave name? Fortnite.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
They steal everything.
Fortnite stole every single dance.
They stole the
From
Millie
where-
Rock.
where they
Them off the
rock,
Willy
and
Bombs.
They rename it.
I never see it.
You see me? I said, and for them excuses, you can't what? Trademark.
You can't trademark it, but
And I'm looking
Never
like,
see it.
that's fucked up.
so
what is
hold
the
on.
choreographer's job?
So hold on. So let me circle back to my example, right? So I pride myself wherever I am. Whatever success I have, attributed to not just Dylan Powell or whatever my name is. That was a fake name I threw out just now, by the way. Attributed to a black man. Like, black goes with me wherever I go. Zine? So the same way y'all want to take, you know, for example, anyone that does a crime and identify them as black, when we're successful, don't remove that. Attach that to me as well, because I want to know whatever examples I'm leaving or whatever footprints I'm leaving or caving out, I need that benefit to go to a black person. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to, like, for example, Floyd Mayweather, what's dangerous about him, or even the lady that came out and said, you know, Trump's not racist because he hired me, is like all the lady that he got.
Say that. I thought
Yeah,
the guy was explaining that he hired her.
That's what
But
the guy
she
was
come
saying.
on and say
Trump
it
can't
too.
be racist because he hired a black person.
Right, but she come on and say, "Oh yeah, I was."
She's on Fox News saying she's so grateful for the job and how can a racist person do all this for me and he's helping out.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Masa.
Exactly, basically.
So
I'll scrub your foot.
Boss is slave, you know?
exactly. So like one of the things that
That's one of them house slaves.
so what's dangerous is that like whenever anything like this happens, the first thing they do is they pull for one of us.
Oh yeah.
Like black people, don't ever allow yourself to be the puppet, yo. Like don't ever allow yourself to be the
I have that
example.
one black friend. Like, I'm not racist. I have a black friend.
See, I'm never the
That's
black
the most
friend.
racist statement ever hear.
No. Is it that or I don't see color?
But I am
You're right.
color. That means
You
you
have a
don't see
point.
me.
Have a point.
If you don't see color and I'm a color, that means you don't see me. That means
point.
you're literally saying what
You know what? You have a point there. Listen, that means
If someone tell me they don't see color, I'm gonna tell them I'm a tall white lady. Because you don't see height and you don't see gender
All right,
either.
Bruce.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think of it like that.
Yo, the Kardashians are gonna sue us, yo. Well, they're not. The Jenners are gonna sue us. So is Travis Scott a Jenner? Is it Travis Scott Jenner?
That's a whole other.
Yeah, film career so much up. Not first.
Who, Travis?
Yeah.
Why? What's up with Travis?
Everybody go to.
Not everyone went through her, bro. Only Tiger went through her, and Tiger's on the comeback.
No,
We're not talking about Tiger. We're talking about everybody.
But she's not a Kardashian. She's a Jenner.
Said thing.
It's not. It's two different last names.
Anywho.
Same blood.
So the conversation with Monique and Steve Harvey. Let's revisit that for a little bit, right? Because they talked about money and integrity.
So basically, money versus integrity.
So Steve Harvey's. Go ahead.
Richie has a good point. To bring it down to a regular scale, as far as an everyday working class person, I understand what Steve Harvey is saying. I don't think he's totally wrong.
True.
Crickets?
True.
No, I'm sharpening the knife, yo. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to jump in.
When you're at work, you are adhering to certain guidelines and things that they put in place, whether you agree or not, but because you want to keep your job and you want to make money.
So like Colin Kaepernick, we segue there real quick. So Colin Kaepernick is a good example, I think, of money and integrity.
Okay.
But you know what, though? I have a question about that.
Go ahead.
I have a real question about that.
Let me hear this.
My thing is, was it always about standing up for black people, or did he know that there would be such a nice payday at the end of it?
What alleged what is it, $120 million or something?
A
settlement.
Non-disclosure. How do we know how much money he got?
Yeah.
So it was alleged that
between 60 and 120 or whatever.
A payout for what?
For the settlement he have. So Colin Kaepernick.
NFL.
Yo, we're horrible at telling people what we're talking about. Yo.
Crazy tangents.
So Colin Kaepernick.
Multiple branches.
Colin Kaepernick and Eric Reed, both players, they were like the two people that started the kneeling down. In protest, he told us in protest of in protest of police brutality against unarmed black people, right? And then this conversation evolved into against the national flag and all this other stuff that people.
Because they were doing it during the national anthem.
Yeah, but that was just convenient. Like they weren't targeting the flag. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so recently they had a settlement with the NFL, or not they, but Colin Kaepernick had a settlement with the NFL.
So basically, he will stop kneeling. Is that
no?
what the settlement?
No. The settlement purely said that he will no longer be suing them for what he was suing them for collusion, for blackballing him, for whiteballing him. Yeah. That was it, right? So big up the gallery. Applause, please. Yeah. The thing, all right, now the thing plug in. So we don't know what the non-disclosure agreement said. What is the amount, or what he can or cannot do? But we'll know if he gets a team or if he doesn't get hired, we'll know what it actually said if he doesn't kneel. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or if he kneels, then we'll know like, yo, this man is up against it.
That he was offered $20 million to play in the XFL
or the AAFL. Both of them. Yeah, they're the CFL is the Canada League. So, but the argument against money and integrity, Richie. No, bro, that's a bikini league. If you're watching XFL for asses, you're seeing some big ass linebacker ass. That's the bikini league. That's the bikini. Lingerie, yeah. It's not the XFL. XX? I thought it was XXX. It's 2 X's don't mean naked. Two X's just mean you big as shit. 3 X's is big.
Yo, 2 X's is big, 3 X's is sexy.
I'm just saying. You see? I'm going back to a 3X here.
Back to the topic at hand.
So yeah. I don't know, chin act like shit. Nigga, you don't laugh. So what you mean laughing up the show? You don't laugh? No. Yo, I gotta put all the lights on this dark ass niggas. All you do is talk about shooting and killing people. We're gonna count how many gun references or kill references you make. And killer. But no, so like Colin Kaepernick settled, we don't know what the settlement is. But your question is it always about the money? Did he know the money was coming?
Because it's a thing like this. Them say, it's a lawyers, know the law. So there's always something in the law that you can, let's say, sue somebody about. Mm-hmm.
Sure, of course.
So my thing was, when he started it originally, it's like, all right, cool, I do this for bring attention to black people getting, slayed, all that, which was a good point. He did a very good, him go about it good. But it carried on, him do a whole heap more, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I wasn't following it.
Money thing.
Me here saying I get a settlement, I'm like...
So here's
it wasn't out of nowhere. Go ahead.
No, that's what I'm saying for me.
Here's my thing, no. You're not going to find out real inside. once he gets his money, let's see if he continues the same way.
Okay. What do y'all have to say?
True.
Well, I'm just learning about this, so this is news to me.
All right.
Just learn what's it.
I do live under a rock.
You do. She's back from under the rock, guys. So here's the thing, yo. I like how we always introduce these variables that we don't need to. Like with your argument that we need to see what he does with the money. Mm-hmm. Well, we have a plethora of evidence that he uses his own money to fund the cause, right? And was it always about the money or not? We also have evidence where he constantly told us what he's kneeling down for.
But it's a human nature. People do something.
If they know they're gonna get a return.
Yeah, but all right, cool. I'm not denying that.
My thing is, who cares if he's doing it for the money? He's doing it. He is bringing attention to a cause that needs to be brought attention to.
So, Teach, I said the word is ulterior motives. That's what we're saying.
Okay. Devil's advocate. Let's say he had an ulterior motive in all of this. He chose to kneel during the national anthem to bring attention to police violence against black men and black people in general, because we do have Sandra Bland. Because he knew that he could make a profit from it. Great. Do the means justify? Does the end justify the means? So he did it for a paycheck.
Yeah. I feel like it's even if he got the money.
Okay.
You feel like
Never give it $2 million.
I don't think it was for the money.
Okay,
I don't think. I don't.
No.
Remember,
Never give it $2 million.
but Richie. So
the
Richie, remember, dog. The reason why the settlement amount has been alleged to be what it is because it's not like he was a bum. This dude was a starting quarterback, and he had a $100 million contract. Mm-hmm. So his argument was like, yo, y'all are preventing me from earning money that I was already supposed to be earning. Mm-hmm. So it's not like he was getting new money.
No, but that's not.
He might get all money. No.
Based on the math, so you're telling me.
No, between 60 and 120.
Okay.
So he could be losing money.
Right, exactly, right? Because
because NFL contracts are not guaranteed.
No, the guaranteed money is different. Like the 60 mil.
NFL contracts
So
are not guaranteed.
the reason why the 60 to 120 is there is because the 60 mil could have been a guaranteed, is what they're saying. But based on the
you're talking about the lawsuit. You're saying that he had a $100 million contract playing for the NFL.
The alleged is that that's what his next contract offer would have been, with like a $60 million.
But unlike basketball, football, and everything else, NFL money is not guaranteed. If you get injured during the season and you can no longer play, your contract becomes null and void.
Not all of it. No. That's not how it works.
With
so
NFL, yes.
No, Richie, no. Let me put you. Pause. Hold on. Let me.
Enough of the NFL argument.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
None of that matters.
Right.
None of that matters.
No, but it does. It matters in the context of like what is the money for? Because a lot of people are saying, did the NFL give him money to say, all right, boys, sit down now?
So what is it? Shut up money?
Yeah,
Right. That's what they're saying.
Hush money.
Hush money. Right. But I don't.
Nothing for NFL.
So when we go.
That in like few days, bro.
Yeah, yo, the NFL is a what
30
$10 billion industry, bro. That's like when Robert Kraft go to buy a pussy. You think he's spending $500 on pussy? That's a $5,000 pussy, bro, and he's fucking up the game for everybody.
So alright, so.
Cause now we can't go to Jupiter and buy pussy. We can't afford pussy in Jupiter, bro.
Why ain't getting that trouble?
Richard, my Gucci money ain't buying pussy in Jupiter. They're like, yo, where your jet at, B? We fucking you on the jet. Where the jet at?
So yo, when getting that trouble?
I got a jet.
Who, Robert Kraft? For allegedly soliciting. But hold on, yo. But before we move on to Robert Kraft, let's close the conversation on Kaepernick.
The money versus integrity, Monique, and
yeah, because all right. So my thing is like, I'm hearing the conversation around whether or not it's healthy with Colin Kaepernick settling, and I'm only hearing black people talk about it. Why are we the first ones to poke holes in our heroes?
Precisely.
Why can't we just take it for yo? Even if this nigga got the bread, go ahead and get your money. Yeah. The cause has been acknowledged.
Even if he did the cause for the bread, it's still a cause.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so even if Martin Luther King got paid out for the Civil Rights Act, does that negate the fact that we got a Civil Rights Act?
No, I see what you're saying.
What is that saying?
I agree.
I was just saying.
We need to. What I'm saying to you is we need to stop saying, because when white heroes do shit, we don't hear no we just saying. They just take their wins and go.
But when am I a hero?
But what I'm saying is the black heroes that do things, we need to stop. Not just you.
No, praise them and question them same time.
No, but we shouldn't. We shouldn't.
We should not. And we, more importantly, should not publicly
question them and I feel with us. Then the fear will question them.
Exactly.
Because we don't hear them question their heroes.
Say that. Okay, say that.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, yo. When I talk to white people about Trump, it's all about making America great again. You know what I'm saying?
What that means.
Nah. They'll never tell you when he's wrong.
How America's being
Not all white people. Not all.
No, when the government lockdown, the man said, you are brother work, say, if you can't, because when the people never get paid, the government work at them. Man say, yo, if you can't work for 2 weeks and I get paid, sitting around with you, I do something wrong.
So they're blaming the worker, bro. Yo, I love America, bro.
Yeah, they find a better reason.
I love America, bro.
That blame him.
I just hope they don't watch this podcast and deny my citizenship. That's all I'm saying. What you mean? That's my livelihood.
A word from our sponsors.
Well, I mean, I did Photoshop my card green.
So what's that?
So money versus integrity. What do we say here?
You can do both. I think you can do both.
You can do both.
Yeah, Colin Kaepernick. To me, he did both.
I'm about my money. Cause nobody's gonna take care of me.
So think about it, right? Jay-Z.
No, but I say integrity.
Jay-Z.
I'm not taking all your morals, but at the same time, there is a way to go. There is a way to navigate this thing.
I still say integrity, but I mean say if it broke, I never said
right.
that.
That's what.
Because you can't do a mission broke.
And I said, but I'm saying integrity always wins for me. Cause if like you could go get money elsewhere.
Yeah.
Like there's somewhere.
It's a good point.
And then I tell her say whatever, and you believe say yo, me not depend that. You can leave, go somewhere else.
True.
Me I say. So
True.
I still integrity me say.
You know that when they always have those little Instagram things and it was like, yo, how much would you take to suck a dick? And they're like, would you suck dick for $10 million? Y'all have seen that. It's not
well,
only on my...
There was a movie like
it's
that.
not only
like,
on my Instagram feed.
Wasn't there a movie?
I'm just saying.
An older movie saying like, for something indecent proposal or whatever. It's an old movie. Like,
yeah, I think.
Basically how much money she would she have sex with somebody else?
Everybody have a price. No, everybody.
What movie was that?
When I hear them say
everything has a price.
Man have price too.
Come on, you gonna let them call it sexist again?
Everything has a price. Men have price too.
What, men have no price. What you mean?
Yeah, price?
I'm just saying, you just awfully quiet.
Richie, you on clearance, right? No, but I've always seen that, and I'm like, instead of
buy two get three free, or buy one get 10 free.
Wait, buy 1 man get 10 man free?
Richie's 1 out of 10.
What is that?
See, this is why we can't have extras.
There are sales where it's like you buy one thing. There are sales you buy one thing and you get about 2 or 3 or 5 things free. I'm saying Richie are one of those 5 things.
Like, me ain't Bogo then.
Yo, stop real quick. Pause. I need everyone to just acknowledge. I need everyone to just acknowledge the fact that this nigga switched from my lord to my lady. On the fly. This. Yo, if me never tell him to eat that. Yo, Richie, this shit almost boxed me, dog. I'm looking at her like my lord. I mean, my lady. I'm like,
bow.
I'm like, what? All right, but continue. Kamar does have. I guess you do have respect.
Yeah, no, cause the thing is, cause she talk like tough a while ago, so
okay, Zine. But what if speaking of tough?
White woman can't be a lord.
No.
I think by definition,
Kamar is sexist. Kamar is sexist. Why? It's 2019. Why can a woman be my lord? Why can a woman be your lord?
Can we go back? Can we go back on the subject?
He's on the edge of the seat, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
You cannot be a king if you're a woman.
Why not?
Definition of a king.
No, hold on, bring up the lad argument so my time.
I don't mean to that. I didn't do that.
Who said it?
I said it. I said a woman can be a lord.
And him said that too, yeah.
He said that. I said by definition a lord is a man. That's it.
Thank you.
So should we get rid of the word lord?
No.
Why?
Are we saying words from Manchester are weak?
No, how?
What?
Like United?
Where's that one?
Really?
Because the word lord comes from England, like Manchester United.
I'm united, bro.
So anyway.
United?
Yo.
So you're Sir Kamar?
Yes, I'm united.
Isn't Sir sexist?
Anything?
Because it can't be applied to. It can't be applied to a woman.
Because they got their own word.
So why everything woman get, you think woman forget?
Because it's 2019.
No, so you have to anything woman forget, you forget?
No, not me.
Okay.
I don't identify.
You're quiet.
I don't
identify what? Agenda? Because me say nowadays I can't born, you have to be a man or a woman.
A man is an advocate for something. Why? What are you searching for? Make an answer.
I want.
You don't see the rest of Christopher Columbus.
This is where I input the music in the background. I want for my daughter to born and feel like she can run this world.
So she can't run the world being a woman.
As Sir, my Lord, Dylan's daughter.
women run the world already.
No, Cartel done tell it from Beyonce.
Drops the mic.
Pick up the mic. The mic expensive. Pick it up, please. Pick it up. We can't afford them something. It's a Gucci mic that. I beg you, all it good.
Pause. Why are we still using Gucci?
There's like,
Cause I ain't buy a new mic.
So man say, there's nothing wrong with you.
Told you he don't laugh. I told you he does not laugh.
On Oman, I have
Still not laugh.
It's just like,
I laugh, bro.
Yeah, it's just like.
He's distracted.
Nah, I'd be like,
what are you pointing at?
I have Oman, see? So nothing wrong with having a male and a female.
So you believe in traditional gender roles?
Yes, how much time you ever talk about it?
Because it's 2019. We talked about this in 2018.
But what about 2019? What if it's 2019?
Richard, me feel so dog. A woman supposed to can hold you and kiss you. And I'll use the man if you hold and kiss.
No, but hold on. So nothing
wrong with that, brother. That's going from long time.
That's going from long
That's going from long time. Give us something we are going to 2019. We're going to that damn thing. Yeah, what are new things? What are new things?
Tell me, please.
Like running the world? Why can't we have a woman run the world?
Nothing wrong with that.
So alright, alright, man, can get serious now. So remember how they used to have actor and actress?
Okay.
And now it's just actor?
Really?
Yeah, it's just actor.
If I get a female actress, that's me I call that.
Yeah, I
and
didn't
if
know.
I go up on an airplane, I saw so much body boy work on plane.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like, I go up on plane.
Jesse Smollett does not work on Air Jamaica.
Listen, you used to have air hostess.
First off, ain't no more Air Jamaica.
Well, I know, man. And normally used to be women who are air hostess or whatever. I don't want to be a body boy up on the plane them. I tell them about air hostess or whatever. I don't want to serve in a drink, man.
So the man get hold on, yo. I need hey, audience, cue the audience. So the man that get a cocktail.
Bridget.
But
You're trash, bro. The audience is trash, yo.
Yeah, but I'm saying, they might try, you know what they might try to do it, or whatever? They're trying to make the abnormal normal. That's what the man
okay.
And whatever is supposed to be normal, they might try to make it the wrong thing. You see all them, that whole alphabet people they want to talk about, have so much right, and you can't say nothing about them.
You can't say nothing about them and them don't want to kill you.
You know we're not growing, right? Go ahead.
You can't say nothing about them. You see?
I'll get to it. Nothing.
You notice even black people lesser than them now?
No, but you know what? No,
I agree.
You know what, Mr. You have to tell them no, say this that become a problem.
Yeah.
From when hedonism tree, they host the wedding in a Jamaica.
See.
For the 10 man them. Remember saying a Jamaica
is
illegal.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah there. Hedonism tree did host a wedding in a Jamaica. But which year that?
No.
Early 2000s. In the early 2000s, there was a wedding hosted on hedonism ground. Look it up. I tell you, hedonism tree.
For 10 man and 10 woman?
About 10 man and 10 woman. Yeah, them get married. Yes, me I say.
So the 10 man married 10 woman?
No. Man and man married.
In a Jamaica, 10 man married 10 man?
Tree.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright, may I ask you a question. You know about hedonism 1, 2 and 3? You didn't know about hedonism 3?
I only know about the one. I only know about the one that came on Real Sex 24 on HBO.
2.
Okay, that one there. That one there.
See me I say, look up hedonism 3 and look on the fuck boy.
Anyway, so the only reason why I mean
a safe spot for gay travelers in Jamaica.
This post was made in January 15th of 2018. A safe spot for gay travelers at Jamaica.
That's why they need hedonism 3. That's why we not go there.
Yeah. See? So what I said delay. Alright, fine, then do them thing or whatever. But don't try force your thing on everybody else. That's all.
Don't force it down their throats.
No, that's a short argument, dog. And I said don't
My
try.
audience is whack, bro.
Don't try to force your thing. You see me?
Yeah.
And so this could be
What if they put lube on it?
This could be like a long conversation. You see what I say? I don't want to go into that too much. But
Okay.
the thing with me, I said, they're making the abnormal stuff normal now.
I got you.
Say, yo, like, it's okay. They have explanation for everything now.
No, I think what's happening is like
they want to include everybody and everything, but at the same time they're making it seem like the right way, which is hetero and everything, is like not the right way.
Now give a simple example. Or you know it's a certain thing wrong. Alright, see? Alright, let's say you have a monkey, an elephant, a cheetah, or something like that, right? And the test, you're giving all three of them the same test, to climb a tree and pick a fruit off a tree. An elephant cannot climb a tree, bro.
right.
So may I say? So you can't group up everybody. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You can't understand. You have to have separation. I'm telling you.
Okay.
You have to have it.
Are we talking about separate but equal? That sounds a little Jim Crowy.
No,
Yeah, because what I'm not. So what I'm.
You can't say yo like woman fit be just like man and man fit be just like woman.
No, but okay, I agree with you, right? They're just, I think, based on genetics, you will have separation. Just cause a woman will never be able to fill a sperm bank.
Okay.
Right? And men can never freeze eggs.
Okay.
Zine? Unless you buy it from Publix or whatever. But I think what's happening is like there's this revolution to realize that these things that are traditional roles for men and women were defined purely by men. Right. Purely by men. So wait. Like, for example, church leadership. A man defined that. But, being president, men defined it, and of course, if you're defining something, you're gonna make sure it suits you. Right. So what's happening is the revolution is women are saying, wait a minute, we never had a say in who can become president, or who can become lawyers, who can become doctors. No. Why can't I do that?
The more I say no, I mean I have a problem with that. Just like in a certain country, when I say woman have to drive, or woman for walk 10 steps.
Yeah, that's trash.
Me not dep on that.
Okay.
I'm not on that, but I'm saying the problem with me have is when a girl thinks that she a man. And I talk like she a king, and like she want face up to you like you're a woman, so act like a woman.
What does that mean?
I can treat you like a woman. A woman, what me know, is supposed to be warm and kind of, I'm supposed to show her respect and them things.
So a man can't be warm and
That's about trash. If a
trash.
woman comes and confront me so like, man, I gotta deal with her like a man.
Okay, and that's what they're saying. Talk to me like a nigga.
What?
Talk to me like a man. Talk to me like you're equal.
No, Dylan.
Because if you talk to me like a woman, you're talking to me like I'm less than you.
No. The problem with the woman have is man who disrespect them and tread upon them. Listen, Dylan, may I tell her, you can't be a murderer, dog. May I try to tell her, or the coolest person in the world. And if he's a gentleman to a woman, she'll love you to death. May I tell her that?
Those two things have nothing to do with each other. I don't understand what you're saying. What is treating her like a woman is?
Even though me can't be so ruthless or whatever. If me
heartless out the street.
Like our lady or whatever, may I tell her that you want? You think you want me to deal with her like how me move?
Yo, listen, dog. Me personally, I don't want a woman that's gonna tell me treat her like a lady, yo.
So what do you want to treat her like?
I want to treat her like my equal.
So what is treating her like an equal?
You can treat anything like an equal, but there is still a difference of role.
I disagree. Nah. Listen, if we live together, and somebody knock the door tonight, I'm running out there with my strap. It's Tuesday night, and somebody breaking the door, I'm looking at you to run out there with the strap.
No.
Why the fuck not?
No, you're the man, you're the protector. The man is the protector, and the woman is the nurturer. But that doesn't take away from you being less of a woman or a human being.
I disagree, man.
So that y'all tell me you said the tour nap. Tonight you run go down there. Tomorrow night.
With my gun, me I go down there. Tomorrow night, me say you go for the gun and go on, dog. Me I sleep.
So you would risk.
Wait, pause! Stop! Chin, what do you mean risk? Like her life is more valuable than mine.
Okay, hold on.
If me I go dead Tuesday, she be dead Tuesday too.
Open the door. It's not me. You're not gonna
I agree with
Richie,
it. I agree.
When me dead and she live, she go fuck her next month and him go dead too. No, but that's not. That's not what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying is, all lives are equal.
Did you say all lives matter?
No, not all lives matter.
All lives.
Some lives no matter to me.
Yeah.
If you don't share my pigment, then your life don't really matter that much to me.
On that aspect, we are both important.
Just for clarification,
I'm not saying that, but there are certain.
See a while ago say, Chin, sorry.
Yeah.
No, but it's like just a clarification because we see a while ago say, if him dead, she'll give you a pussy. Brother, you run go down to go defend her and she call a man FaceTime.
No, that match I tell you have enough fun to get.
Yeah, you have no.
No, but I'm telling you already.
Treat her like man and
Yo, dog.
Clap.
But here's the thing.
Audience.
So listen. Now, I disagree now.
Yeah.
Me I go get the bun when I treat her like a woman and send her flowers every day. I treat her like my equal until I say she got work marijuana company.
I'm saying to you, she can. I'm gonna support them.
She can still do
if
all
a
that.
woman want to go to school and whatever, I'm gonna go say she don't have time for me.
If a woman wants to go to school,
You listen up, Ashley. You messing up. If she
Probably a lack of a better
listen, me not busy. Don't want to. Me I talk real life.
Yeah.
She go say I'm busy and go to school and not have time for you. And you have to just all that and know say yo, she'll make herself better.
Yeah.
See? And you support her things. So me is if you don't want to call me gangster or whatever, but when it comes to them things, then me support them things.
Okay.
That's what I'm about.
Okay. So do you support if both of you have two job offers on the table,
Yeah.
same amount, two different cities? Do you support not taking your job offer to follow hers to take hers?
It can.
Okay.
Because that would work out better.
No. It's the same offer. You don't know which one's gonna work. Would you support her and let her lead you as a man?
No, but at that point in time, you have to do something you call process of elimination. You have to look at it and say, all right, which job look like that it will last long?
Yeah, and you
okay, cool.
And at the end of the day, at that point,
Okay, and
so we're gonna take your job.
Richie, I think what I'm trying to ask you is if everything, when you go through the list, everything is the same thing. It's equal, right? There's no advantages to either one of you guys.
The bottom line.
And she said, "Listen, I just need you to believe in me and follow my lead. Are you okay doing that as a man? Don't answer yet.
Confidence in her? Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The bottom line on me asks a bit, Billy, like, what is it that you're trying to achieve or wait? What the problem we have?
What am I striving for?
What's the problem you have with like gender roles?
This is the problem I have. I have the problem with certain things being put on me as a man.
Like, for example.
For example, Zine, me can't. That's a minor. For example, me can't have a bad day at work and come home I'm miserable because me here, man up. You're a man. You need a man.
Hold on.
Zine?
Okay.
Something simple as that. That shit is taxing and it adds up. Because the pressure as a man to be the provider, put me the one that. Put me one. Hold on. Suppose me want blood clock quit my job and sit down for 3 months and me and make my woman go work and pay my bills. Why she can't do that?
Okay, that bad day that you're having or whatever, you need to tell her say you have a bad day so she feel quiet. You see me, I know say me have a bad day.
Okay.
Listen, I know say yo.
Me need a woman, but go on. Stop. Go on, talk.
Yo, I know say yo, you may have a bad day or whatever. Yeah. I know say yo, tomorrow we'll go again or a couple days.
Okay, me love that. That makes sense.
Yeah, but you
so when she come and tell say yo, pussy will have a bad day, listen, sit down, quiet.
If she
do you
come
quiet?
home about the first thing I ask you, what's wrong? Because you notice that behavior change.
But if she come home and tell her what you just tell me, say yo, me have a bad day, quiet.
No, listen.
Cut.
She can't do that? She can't do that?
Listen, what I'm saying. What may I say to you is, you will bring up the role thing a while ago. And I said, like, if me have a body, why she can't understand?
Zine?
Maybe my 2 and a while ago was wrong, but you have to explain to her, say, yo, I'm having a bad day, or whatever.
Okay.
So just understand that. Just like she
I'm glad you clarified.
No,
because you didn't use...
No, the thing is, because
that wasn't an explanation, that was a demand, that was a command.
The thing is, cause me so aggressive and not get my thing wrong all the time. Because I'm approachable, believe it or not.
In the dark, you're approachable. I get it.
See, but anyway, so look, just like she can explain to me, say, yo, like I'm having a bad day, the patient and this or that or whatever. More time as a man, you bill and you hold it out, even if your day go bad, you say, yo, she don't need to deal with this or whatever. Yeah. But when the couple are run over or whatever, and a girl need to understand, say, yo, him can have a bad day too.
Of course.
But
yo, are you
a woman? But that's where... I mean, things are going to be equal there. You guys should both be able to express how you're feeling, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
I said that not existing.
No. I'm not saying that. So let me some context. I think my visceral reaction to the gender roles comes from my personal history. Just like all of us, the pictures we paint are based on our own visions, right? Mm-hmm. And I think always hearing "you're near man," yo, me eat that phrase is like poison, dog.
From early say, yo. Don't come think to me enough. Alright, I'm bring up this example already for one of the other things then when I give you an example say, yo, I gave the girl a massage and I said, give me a massage as well, and she looked for me and said, yo, me a massage man, Ray, whatever. Like my heart dropped, come and say, yo, Miss Activity, I see the thing, why can't you do it? You know what I'm saying?
After you don't give massage.
Right. It doesn't have to be on the same day, but some other time. But like I'm always said to like women, listen, cause women are wired a certain way also. Cause you have to say you want to change gender role, right? You have to change the whole generation. Cause
I'm okay with that.
Teach them say if you find a man that's strong, you know we.
And that's why we are where we are.
Listen, you're supposed to can do that or whatever. You're supposed to can do everything, right?
Yeah.
So like,
it goes. They can't even cook rice.
Huh?
They can't even cook rice.
Why? What do you mean?
I'm just saying, there's the whip. The woman saying this cannot cook rice.
Or them cook rice then.
No, they order food.
Yeah, so man said, Dylan,
I want a resourceful woman.
Dylan, you have to change like a whole culture. You have to change the woman them too. See? Because they're wired that way too. The man's supposed to be this, he's supposed to be the strong one or whatever. No, and 3 women in there right now. And you can ask all 3 of them if they're like a man where like too emotional or too sensitive. They don't like
me emotional on the blood. Listen, dog.
Hey, you can get the best of both worlds. It's like dating a man and a woman at the same time.
But you know what?
Okay, but let's just reel it back. Basically, I mean, this goes back to biblical times.
When
Bible. Adam and Eve was around, first of all, I was
Is
just
the Bible
Adam.
real?
Go on talk.
Check
Go
your
on talk.
example.
Go on
Check
talk.
your example.
Tell us
example,
about this comic book real quick. Go
Adam
ahead.
was around. According to the Bible, for those that read the Bible, the Lord gave Adam a woman.
Okay.
Adam was the protector. What?
Was it Christmas? Was it his birthday?
Anyways.
Yeah, go on talk. Go on talk.
Keep talking.
So go on talk. He gave Adam a woman. Him give Adam a woman because Adam pa earth a backface. And him say, yo, brother ya dog. He said, God, me left on that bone me. And God said, give me a left rib then. Alright, go on talk.
When him left you.
And my left hand me use. Yo, dog. Anybody using right hand for backface, I just say
The man was
dog.
always there to be the protector. The man was always there to provide.
So what Adam did I protect when Eve never there, bro?
Adam was just doing his own thing. He didn't business about it.
Is this in the Bible? Is this in the Bible?
Yeah,
I don't remember reading that part in the
People
Bible.
boy are drunk right now.
Wait a minute, Richie. You have to say something.
Because y'all all looking at me like.
No, you know you say something. You say something a while ago and you want me there work more time and boy, maybe I something with the nowadays woman then.
Yeah.
Zine?
Nowadays woman will say like what you said, like you are saying you want a woman to treat her like you're equal.
Yeah.
See me I say? Alright, cool. When I realize knowing that the professional words that you will for a woman will say, alright, the more I do, you know, the more I be like a man then.
Right.
That's it. See, but then when we realize that though, they take on the role literally. Because none of them can cook.
Right.
None of them can wash, none of them can clean.
Okay, so
See me I say?
so
What do you mean so what?
not because you
As a
saw
man, no. As a man, no. As a man,
Midwife.
she can wash, cook, and clean. So if a woman come to me and tell me, say she can't cook, she can't wash, she can't clean. What?
So when a woman come to you and say, yo, can you breed? Can you carry a child?
Okay. Not gonna kill the argument then, no.
No, you can't kill my arguments, B. They're angels already. They've been died. They have halos. My arguments are halos, yo. Them
What's she
alive.
gonna breed without me then?
Exactly.
Exactly. She need my sperm for breed.
Sperm bank. She can borrow my sperm.
But that sperm, regardless,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
sperm come out of
Yeah, but it doesn't
cocky.
have to be yours.
Come out of bar sack. You don't have to be my
You
own.
think whale sperm can breed her?
Whale sperm?
Yeah.
Are you saying somebody was Richie's born from a whale sperm?
Nah, bro. But you know.
Yo, but you mess a dog. When God did make Adam allegedly in the comic book made by Marvel,
Allegedly in the comic book made by Marvel.
that's what the Bible is.
You heard it here, folks. First, guys.
God don't strike people. The man that burn up if him a whole lightning. But you mess a dog. When God created Adam, he realized that Adam was useless without Eve. So him create Eve, and from that point on, if we follow the book, women really have been under the control of man.
Okay.
Zine? So I think what's happening now, Richie, I don't think the revolution that we're seeing of this equality movement is saying a woman wants to take over the roles of men. I think what they're saying is any opportunity where you get because you're a man, I want the same opportunities.
Listen, I could totally understand that. I'm telling you the problem what me I have with it is
Nothing wrong with that.
like I'm gonna use young MA for example. She
Young
thinks
Ma?
Yeah, or whatever. She thinks she's a man.
Man.
Yeah, but Dylan,
It's called a stud.
She probably walk around with that strap on.
Dylan,
But that,
you ever seen like
Wait, what? She walk around with a what?
enough of them do it.
okay, I'm gonna ask you this. You ever walk with any girlfriend that you have at any time and a girl approach her and try to talk to her in front of you?
No.
Have you ever had that?
I've been to the club and a girl did it though.
Eh?
I've
No,
been
that's
to-
it. So
I've
you-
ne- I've-
so, okay, so may I give you an example? So if that happen, how you deal with it?
I'm a modernist. Somebody say we can do what with a share.
Okay, alright.
How did you deal with it? Because it sounds personal.
Hold on, no. So may I say if no.
Did you box the girl?
No, if
Allegedly.
No, hold on. If a man approach your woman and try to talk to her, how you deal with it?
Shoot him.
Eh?
Shoot him.
So
You
you
just
want
said
equality.
equality,
You
no?
want equality, you don't shoot her.
But we're not there yet. In 2020, me I shoot her. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
So, okay, so we're not going even further. What's worse? Like, if a man take away your girl or a woman take away your girl, which one worse?
If a man take a woman,
It's worse?
yeah.
Why?
I can't compete with a woman.
Why not?
She can't compete with me either. If my woman leave me for a woman, it's because she wanted something different.
Okay. Yes, brother.
If she leave me for a man, that means that there's something that man that have what I didn't have.
Naturally.
But she leave me for a woman, then she knew that she wanted something different.
No, you know, but she want to see something what she have.
She can't because she want Uchi to stay with me.
She have this. She want to see something what a girl have.
Okay, that's something different. Me can't offer
Different
that.
from what?
I can't offer that.
Eh?
If me go on basketball court and I'm a woman go for a man who can dunk, I'm a 5'2". Unless them lower the rim, me can't compete with LeBron.
Muggsy Bogues could dunk.
Who?
Say
Muggsy
fact.
Bogues. And Dominique and when Mexico.
I noticed I said 5. I said 5'2".
So Mugs here out.
5'4".
Yeah, joke.
2 inches, dog's a difference.
Hey, them 2 inches make a difference.
Anyway.
Where is actually 2 inches?
So the next thing we want to chat about real quick are the UA thing, right?
Yeah.
Do we have time for the UA?
We still have to.
Yeah, we
got because it go back to the whole concept of what we talk about the whole dancehall versus soca thing.
We never talked about dancehall versus soca, bro.
This one.
Not this one.
Before.
We did.
Who
and
won?
then now it go back to the whole uptown socialite thing.
All right, background. Give us the context. What's going on with UA?
All right. So what happened was that there was a recent, it was a Miss UE pageant that I was keeping, and apparently they asked them, like in any pageant, they asked them to display 3 different sides.
And the theme was
dancer. The theme was dancer.
Yeah.
So the girl them dress up like traditional 90s dancer. Like a woman used to dress up. They used to dress up ranchy.
In a fishnet
and all them something there. That was traditional dancer. One of the what's the name again? What's the name?
Peter Champagne?
Peter Champagne came out and basically bashed them.
Yeah.
Everything what them do. Say yo, he might go pull him support from I guess
because I guess there were college students and them are like a law students.
Law students, yeah.
So basically the problem with them all is I said the energy with them project or the picture they're painting is that foreign with this so them say, well, ratchet are the words them use and thing. So I said that unacceptable from UA, which is like supposed to be an outstanding college and stuff like that. See? So I'm gonna degrade the place basically.
Okay.
Me personally not a problem with it because they said they were acting out something and the theme was dancehall. So me think that it was okay for them to do it.
But do you know that every year in Jamaica them have a concert named Men and Women in Power where them do the same thing?
No, I don't know that.
Alright, cool. Where men and women in power, where they want to be politicians, doctors, lawyer, whatever you want to be.
That's the concert the stadium?
That's the I think of that. And it get televised. Them come out, them they will say reenact 90s dancehall behavior, whole lot of things like that. Everybody get up, them clap.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
So why is that problem now?
See?
I think my problem is with the whole US situation is this, right? One, I think there's a time and place for everything.
Okay.
Right?
It's a
I think I get that, but at the same time, their careers aren't going to be based in pageantry. See? They're trying to be lawyers. No, if I'm a defendant and them lie represent me, and then me find out say them used to dress up like this, even if it's for an event, right away I'm skeptical. See? Because it tells me that you weren't it's a time and place. You weren't as wait a second.
It's an image thing and it's not professional.
Presentation matters.
All right.
So hold that, dog. If you're trying to be a lawyer, hold that and everything.
Then hold on. In a couple months from now, Jamaica have carnival, right?
Right.
And who partakes and participates?
We don't know. People.
We don't know.
Stop. Hold on. Richie, let me tell you why we don't know. Because no one.
I know ghetto people.
Stop. That's not true. Because I'm ghetto and I participate in carnival. What me I say is this.
A carnival outfit in Jamaica costs 100,000. The average ghetto man and the average person who work 100,000 a month can't buy that. And the Peter Champagne, the Lisa Anna, the Azan them, and whoever uptown at them participate like this are the same people.
Okay, but hold on. How much of them in the G-string and the costume have them badge pan them or tell what them are do?
You know, if you do a Jamaica,
you don't know. You see, the difference is this is the difference. This is the difference, right? When you're in a carnival in your costume, no one knows who the hell you are. Your profession is irrelevant.
This is the problem why Jamaica are always segregated with dancehall versus soca.
So the movie
Jamaica isn't for dancehall versus. How does soca reach into this?
So the movie, what them call Purge, right?
Yeah.
We get the day to do all bad things. So we're gonna lighten carnival to Purge, where rich people them get to do all of them bad things in that time.
But poor people get to do it too.
Listen.
I just want to say that is a beautiful metaphor. Continue.
Yeah, listen. See, so them get them time for go so and do them thing. That means you're allowed to do it. So once that time to pass, you say you can come back in and shell now. Cause you say them not no badge for them and tell us say them are this or them are that.
Right.
The girls were doing this for a day.
Right.
Why them can't do it for a day? Why? What's the big deal?
The difference is not
them state where it was for.
Yeah, but the difference is this. We know these girls are from UA. We can always trace where they're coming from. Okay. If you book a girl at carnival, you have no idea where she's from, which country, which region of Jamaica, nothing. No profession. The problem is if me know so you're gonna be a liar and you do this, yes, you're right, it is traceable.
Okay.
It is.
That's the problem.
So I got asked
for the first time, I actually agree with you.
So when you see, alright, so hold on. So when you see in both in a carnival last year.
And it has nothing to do with carnival.
No, hold on. When you see in both, as what we say, you suppose it's a role model, right? A lot of kids look up to him, right? That fearing officer, right? Alright, so last year when you see him both in a carnival and he pick up Casey off of the ground, and him a dagger, a spinner, and him a dagger, other woman, and him a go on bad.
I'm not saying that.
We know, no, what I know? We know, so you see him both, you don't have no badge, no ID, no nothing. We look at him and know, so you see him both, right?
But why do we know that? Why do we know that? We know that because we are part of that culture and that community. That's not on usainbolt.com. That's not on his Instagram.
It's not going to be my potential.
That's not on. That's not on
Instagram.
Not on his. Not on his. It's not on Kuma's Instagram either.
I'm serious. Because if my patient, okay, if I'm a professional, but if one of my clients see me outside doing certain things, they're not going to respect me the same.
Right.
When I'm in my professional zone, it's just facts.
Yeah.
It's just how
perception is reality.
Right. Okay, I'm glad I said that. See, go ahead.
I am different. If my doctor for brookouts on weekends, that is my doctor's prerogative.
But
it does not affect my
as long as me don't know.
If my lawyer wants to do it,
as long as I don't know, bro.
Alright.
So are you going? Okay, so you need to.
If me don't know, me don't know.
Go do surgery for whatever reason, and you see your surgeon out the road, carry on doing all kind of slackness. You're still gonna respect your surgeon?
Okay.
Hold
on. Alright. We're gonna use a simpler thing for example. We're gonna use football.
Yeah.
Our real football.
I was gonna ask.
I'll use him as an example. Paul Pogba. Best midfielder in the world right now.
I thought we were going to talk about the guy with the dog.
See? Best midfielder in the world.
Most informed midfielder in the world.
See? Anyway.
What are y'all talking about, yo?
I'm gonna make my point, road boy. See? My go son, like, him have every attribute you can think of. He's a well-rounded player. Everything him have. But in culture, when he grew up, they're like decorated. African people, they always put color in their hair. Them like more like flamboyant is a strong word or whatever. But in die out in me or whatever. See? A same state.
Yeah, it's African
that
culture.
does not change in performance from the field.
No.
So, well, I'm seeing. So I can't label them and say, oh, because you're doing that, that's going to affect the job. Me I can tell you, everybody on the panel there, or whatever, are professional in some way, or whatever. The whole we hang out, drink, who smoke, who do whatever. See? Me I say, it don't have nothing to do with me, as long as it don't affect my performance.
This is
or the person where I go perform the surgery, because doctors, even the doctor them will look okay, them take the most drugs. That me I try to tell you.
Right, but once you know and see that that's what they're doing,
Kamar, so my surgeon who may take 1 trillion fucking ounces of crack, if I don't see it, what you don't know don't hurt you. Your grandmother tell her that from a long time. But you see the minute I walk in and see crack on the table, bro. No, you're not touching my knee. Go away.
I only do crack.
Go away.
I don't do coke on the night that
AIDS kill the most people. And you can't see that. You don't know, say it there, but it will kill you. And you can't see the talk about why you don't know won't hurt you. I fuck with that.
How do you even know AIDS is a real thing?
We're just talking about once.
How do y'all know AIDS is real? Because they told us it is?
Anyway.
I'm leaving.
I'm just saying, yo.
Certain statements that them used to make long time or whatever. Like another statement like, oh, now I go on a tangent again like always.
Oh God.
If you love something, if you let it go and it come back a year, that's a fuck it too. Because if anything you have and you love it.
Me no want a girl come back fuck out.
You love everything. If you love anything, you keep that and do everything to keep it.
Right.
True.
You know, tell her? So enough of them statements I would make. And you said earlier about this equality thing. Or whatever. See? Because this is how I know, so like, you don't really believe in that equality.
For me?
No, you don't.
Oh God, do tell. Let's go.
My last time.
Because if someone that do a pageant show and then take out them shirt and take the pictures like the money that bash them.
Wait, what are we talking about?
No, let me ask you a simple question. No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
I'm literally confused.
Right.
I'm so confused.
Show.
Why are we talking about Justice Smollett?
Right? It's equality.
Yeah.
No, it's an equality, right?
Okay.
So the woman them have on them clothes a while ago, but them just ranchy. See? When man in a pageant show, them normally forget the crowd and right, and the woman them go. Them take out them shirt.
It's talking about the youth thing.
Yeah.
Go on.
See?
Okay.
So if some youth in the same setting, But then decide to take out them shirt, take the picture of them and then put on some boxers and take the picture and go on. You'll bash them.
Your argument is, would I react the same way?
No, you're not talking about your reaction.
Would I bash them?
Bash them and say, you can't be my lion because you take picture and under.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Okay.
Notice I never mentioned their gender not once. I mentioned profession.
Between men and women.
But
I mentioned profession.
I'm not done yet. Now I go back to the doctor thing I want to bring up earlier. Alright, see? You go to the doctor, and this is something physical where you can see. The person who's going to perform his surgery can always like group of people. And he has a presentation and everything. A mouth full of beer gold. And you're going to die on that day, or whatever wrong with you. And the person who will perform the surgery, you're going to tell them not to do it because of the way they look?
Yes. Absolutely. No, actually, that's not true. I've had surgery done.
Listen, I'm on a bad man till I'm going to get pointed in the direction.
Just like when them talk about, Batman this or whatever. You have Batman where a fireman, you have Batman where build house, you have Batman where Batman,
everything.
Batman
and Jamaica.
And same thing. You see what I say? So like, it's just a crazy world that we live in. So it's almost like you can't really single out none. You have to
pick and choose what we want.
Exactly.
Alright, I hear what you're saying, and you did go on a tangent because no one knows where I talk about. I'm lost. Chin, what is he talking about?
I think he's saying that.
You lost too, nigga. Here's what we said. Kamar, the point is this.
Kamar, we're here.
Yeah, people.
We're here.
Yeah, but y'all are so far away still. So you're messing. My thing is, it's not the fact that they were, you know what I'm saying, they were women that have a problem with Richie.
Never said that.
But you asked me about the males.
So you have a problem, say them a college student and them a broke out. That's how the problem.
I have a problem that them knowing.
They're attached to
They
the
knew.
profession.
Listen, man.
So what are the professionals them on this thing?
Their school.
Man, so when you not broke out and do whatever, when I think about that.
I
But
am.
nobody knows them
I
yet
am.
means whatever.
Yeah,
But they don't know.
But you know what? But you know, let's go back to then. You know, let's go back to. No, I'll go back to not being proud of your culture. Because it's a part of Jamaican culture.
Nakedness is not part of Jamaican culture.
I'm
Being
not
naked?
No.
Being naked.
No. I'm not saying that.
The way them used to dress back in the 90s is my.
Matter of fact,
I love it.
Time out.
I love dancehall culture. I love it. I don't say
That's
nothing wrong with
disrespectful
it. I'm
to
saying-
conclude that dancehall equals naked.
I'm saying that it's inappropriate for
Dancehall
the
don't mean
school
naked.
to have-
Dancehall mean a gathering of people in the same belief, specifically poor people. When naked coming at that dog.
You ever see dressing yet? You ever see behavior in a dancehall?
Bro, you don't have to be naked to. You don't have to be naked to be in dancehall, bro. And you don't have to dagger for their dancehall. Come never jump from a tree in a girl front.
So that's not daggering.
That's not daggering.
Okay.
You have not
But I'm sure you're behind a girl and you do your thing because I know
daggering.
a dagger in that.
With permission and consent.
So wait, a knife, you're not dagger.
Slice. Cake should get sliced. Yo, people, listen. I enjoyed you guys so much, man. No, I enjoyed woman. What do you call them? My ladies. I enjoyed my ladies so much. Bad man. I don't know when the dog is like somebody hope me.
What is it? From blood.
I was going to say to my fear that.
No, the boys can't help me. A girl's here for help me, dog.
Anyway,
So anyway, listen, it was fun. It was great.
it was mad real.
It was mad real. You know, Richie, I go look past some man take off them clothes and muggle for you, eh? Why are you so against Jesse Smollett, me?
Yeah, I'm tell her.
Told you he was dark. I thought you said you don't kill people.
I don't.
So what do you want to burn them
I
alive?
want the abnormal to be normal.
I'm not gonna say, yo, I'm approachable, guys, regardless of what.
No one's approaching you, B. Don't even comment under his pictures, yo.
Yeah, no one's approaching him, please.
I'm gonna
Don't
tell people
approach
like
Lord of Wonder, dog. Approach my friend,
share,
though.
comment, just in it.
And subscribe.
Like we know how you feel.
And subscribe. But yo, it was fun. I hope you guys have a good time. You know, Medea, everybody there. I hate y'all niggas, man.
Tell us your thoughts. I'm curious to see.
I don't want to know what y'all think. No. I don't want to know what y'all think.
Especially for the Gleaner thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to know. People don't
We're
tell
divided.
me.
I
Tell
mean-
people feel like me wrong.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love the slackness. I love it. But
Maleko.
on a certain...
Listen, I like how I'm trying to close the show and Chin is introducing new topics. Like, Chin, you've been missed. You've been missed and your socks are dirty. Anyway, goodbye, people.
Blah, blah, blah.